Here we are going to discuss question number 22 of GATE 2022 Chemistry. The question is to find out point group of SF6 and 4 options are given. Let's just check into the basics. A symmetry operation is an action that leaves an object looking the same after it has been carried out. There is a corresponding symmetry element for each symmetry operation which is given in this table. If the symmetry operation is rotation, then the symmetry element is axis of symmetry Cn. If the symmetry operation is reflection, then the symmetry element is mirror plane sigma. If it is inversion, it is center of symmetry I. If it is improper rotation, it is improper rotation axis Sn. And if it is identity, the symmetry element is E. The classification of objects according to symmetry elements corresponding to operation that leaves at least one common point unchanged is called a point group. And in this question, we need to find out point group of SF6 molecule. To find out a point group, we can follow this flowchart. The structure of SF6 can be roughly drawn like this. So at the center, it is sulfur atom and 4 F atoms are in a plane with the sulfur atom and 2 F atoms are out of the plane. Let's check the chart. First question is whether the molecule is linear or not. Obviously, the molecule here is non-linear. So we move on to this path, and the next question is whether it has 2 or more Cn axis of rotation. As we can see, the molecule has a C2 axis of rotation as well as the molecule has a C4 axis of rotation. So it is clear that the molecule has more than one Cn axis of rotation. We'll move on to this part and we end up in the next question. The molecule has inversion or not. In inversion, what we do is we take an atom or we take a point, then we move to the center and then out the same distance. And if the molecule end up looking same after this particular action, then the molecule is said to have center of inversion I. And in our case, SF6 molecule is having center of inversion. So the next question is whether the molecule has a C5 axis of rotation or not. And it is clear from the picture that it doesn't have a C5 axis of rotation. So we end up with octahedral point group. And the symmetry elements are E, 3s4, 3c4, 6c2, 4s6, 4c3, 3 sigma h, 6 sigma d and I. C is axis of rotation and S is improper axis of rotation, where the first component is rotation through 360 by n and the second is reflection through a plane perpendicular to the axis of that rotation. And the next is sigma h, which is a plane of symmetry perpendicular to the principal axis. And sigma d here is dihedral plane, which is a vertical mirror plane that bisects the angle between two C2 axes. And I is inversion. We do have many point groups and the examples are C1, Ci, Cs, Cn, Cnv, etc. Some of the point groups and examples are given here. Our question was to find out point group of SF6, which is octahedral, and the answer is option B. For further reference, you can access NPTEL video. The lecture is given by Professor Manabendra Chandra and the link is given here. Thank you.